H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today, it's Tuesday. Oh, great Tuesday. I can't wait to get to it. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff we left on the table yesterday. I got some stuff. Share the show. I got some stuff I want to share with y'all because, you know, Jim and them was on here yesterday. John Lucas and Dirk Mennefield with all of those corporate wiggles. They down there working events. So, let's talk about this event, Bob. You know, and I didn't want, because they said, well, Robert, because I get to asking questions that the people can't answer, then they get a little nervous, and they get a little mad at me because I'm asking them questions. It's funny, but I know y'all should have had some questions. So share the show, everybody. I think I have already. Because this gonna be kind of different. I'm going to cover some stuff, Sean Davis, Tanya Kimball. I know her, you know what? Ooh, it's a couple of minutes behind. People thought, you know, what I was doing earlier, I was trying to download some stuff and make sure it was on the screen. But share the show. I'm going to wait a minute. You know what? Sometimes I just sit back and just watch this stuff unfold. You know, if you're new to the Chop Shop, but most of y'all who come on here early are not new to the Chop Shop. And every day I have I call it like a dilemma. Because every day what I do, I wrestle with, should I talk about what's trending? Like I'll go to, I'm going right now over to my ESPN and all of my USA Today, you know, because I search the whole gamut just to find something. And I said, wait a minute, should I talk about that or not? You know, and let's see, they talking about Caitlin Clark again, Aaron Rodgers again, John Rahm, foot infected. He might not be able to play in the USA Open. The WNBA sets a record of TV ratings and attendance. Yes, we're going to talk about some of that. Scotty Scheffler, all of these guys are, I mean, I just go back, you know, then I go to you know, I got a vast amount of information. News. Let me see. Yeah, is this my news? I got my little news thing. You know how you got them all on your apps. Okay, here my news app. I got USA Today, Yahoo Sports, Fox Sports, uh, Bleacher Report, USA Today. You know, what's up, Vernon? What's up there? The Vernon Dean Foundation. I got something for y'all. See, I always got something for you. Vernon Dean playing golf right now. He listening right now. But let me tell y'all right now, on July the 11th, so youth football camp. Fundamentals of football from Vernon Dean along with current and former NFL players. Vernon Dean is a former cornerback in the NFL, collegiate coach, and currently is a UFL coach with the DC Defenders. We got special guests at this Truett Bank, going to have a financial literacy seminar at the football camp. And Laura Petty, she's going to have a mental wellness at this football. Absolutely free. Absolutely, it's complimentary. I hate to say free. Vernon Dean is taking his time out and his resources, him along with Elaine Ladden and Miss Pam and the rest of the crew. And that's an inside joke because Pam always said I don't call her name. It's going to be at A-Leaf Crump Stadium over there on High Star. I'll never forget this stadium. The stadium is historic in my life because when I first came to Houston, my brother lived in A-Leaf, and I passed by this football stadium, and I thought it was a college stadium, and it was a high school stadium. Memphis, we didn't have no stadiums like that, and this was just one of y'all stadiums y'all had. And I said, wow. I'm talking about when I first came, when I first got up here, I passed down High Star, passed down Cook Road. I said, that's a high school stadium? Wow. So that's where he's going to have it. Go to Vernon Dean Foundation at yahoo.com if you want more information. But it's on that July 11th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So they're going to get them kids in there early before the sun hits them. July 11th, put it on your calendar. He got so many things that's coming up on it that we'll be doing, and I'll be sharing with y'all. But shout out to Vernon Dean. Thank you, Vernon, for what you do in this community. I love to be around people. I love to put myself around people that really help the community. You know, a lot of people say they do, but this man here puts his money and his energy into being at the events and hands-on. And I can't wait. Shout out to a great time. Let's get out there and let's get it. I shout out to everybody. Let me talk to my starting five right now. I didn't overlook you, but when Vernon Dean popped up on the screen, I wanted to shout out to him. Sean Davis, Daryl Anderson, share the show, everybody. Brad Kimball, share the show, Brad. Tanya Kimber, if you're on YouTube, all you got to do, how you do it, just share it with your last five friends. Last five friends on your in your phone. Just you can text them and say the Chop Shop on right now. Check it out, cause you know I'm gonna give you some. I got something for you now. It's gonna make you look good. Hey, Sonya, I see you. I see Lakeisha. I see Brian Boatwright. I see Barry. I see Mindy. Oh, man. See, y'all don't understand. If I ain't been on my game lately, I ain't been seeing my girls. Y'all got to understand. Mindy and Sonya been with me from way back. When I don't see my girl, I get a little nervous. But I know they busy. They got families. They got husbands. They ain't got time to be messing with me. But when I don't see them, I get a little nervous. But Vernon Dean is having a camp. Tell all your friends, July 11th at A-Leaf Crump Stadium, HISD Crump Stadium on High Star, 9 a.m. free camp, literacy, financial literacy seminar at the camp, and mental wellness. Tara Petty will be there talking to our youth about them. Have your kids show up if they just show up at this camp. Show up at this camp. This what we do, y'all. I keep trying to tell you. All week we just try to keep giving, bringing bricks. Vernon bringing bricks. That's why I tell you, when you come on this Chop Shop, don't come over here with your head full. Entertain me, Robert Howard, because no, I might not entertain. Sometimes you might get mad at me because I ain't going to agree with all that stuff now. You know, and you know what? You know what? You know what? Mamas, daddies in this summer basketball community, if anything, if you think you know it all, then just listening to yourself. Don't spend your time calling me and I tell you what to do and your ass talking about, I got an opinion. That's my opinion. Well, then go, don't ask me. From now on, y'all, from to this day on, I'm charging your ass. Don't call me. Because I'm getting tired. I'm getting sick and tired of giving you all this advice and all you got to do is follow it. I'm not going to tell you what you want me to hear. What you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what the truth. I'm going to tell you how this thing works because I talk to the actual people who recruiting your sons. They're going to tell your ass lies and you're going to listen to these other parents. Yes, Sonia, I can't do it anymore, Sonia. Sonia, for me to have peace and for them to remember I told you how valuable my time is. I'm serious, y'all. Y'all done had 7 years of this. Y'all bet this what I tell you to do, though. I ain't gonna leave you high and dry. I got 7 years of worth of this show. Just go back and keep watching. Go back and keep watching. And you might find a jewel that you don't have to pay for. But if you want me to sit on the phone and talk to your ass about your son or your daughter, I can't do it no more. I don't have time. I got a grandson now. Got a grandson. He get that time. Okay? All right? I just want to let you know, I ain't mad at nobody. But I can't, that's a toxic relationship. A toxic relationship. I can't keep giving and you keep taking. Somewhere you got to, it just ain't right. Those are toxic relationships. Lakeisha, I'm telling you, it becomes toxic. And then they just don't listen. But I got it. I just don't agree with that. It's a lot of stuff you don't agree with. You don't agree with paying rent every month, but your ass don't pay it and see where your ass be. Don't pay that car note and see what happens. I know you don't agree to pay that. Sometimes when people think enough of you, they take out their time to listen to your ass. At least listen. Because all of the Greg, these parents, I told y'all. Boo Williams, who been doing this summer basketball before I even knew it was a summer basketball, since 1982. Somebody asked him, got on the plane and sat next to him and said, man, what is going on? In summer basketball has changed. He said, the kids haven't changed. It's the parents. It's the parents. It's the parents. And they families. They think they know it all and don't know nothing and constantly going and begging and trying to go to see their sons play at facilities that the restroom's nasty, rats walking around the damn floor, and they still want to beg the dude to get into their place. That's this generation. I don't understand it. These parents, I just don't understand it. Don't understand. Let me get me a drink. Y'all don't understand, man. The stuff that I have to hear over here. And you sit up there and say, do this, you do this, you do this. If somebody got mad because I said, her son ain't been playing worth of nothing since a certain time. To me, see, y'all, what your ass did yesterday ain't good enough for me. I'm talking about to me. I told y'all a long time ago, I look at the game different from y'all. I told y'all about potential. You can't do something back there. You got to do something better. You got to keep getting better. That's why I love Sheldon Henderson. And I talk about them. I know they be probably getting mad. Well, he talking about Sheldon now. Sheldon, because every time I see him, he's getting better. And some of these kids, I think, are getting worse. So, mama, if I tell you that, daddy, if I tell you that, I'm not telling you that to criticize him. I'm just telling you from my point of view, from what I saw him at here and where he at now, he done went backwards. She done went backwards. So what I supposed to do? Robert Hatter don't need nothing from you. So I got to tell you the truth. I don't need you to come to my event. I don't need you to watch this show. But I tell you, my 30 years in this business, I got 5 or 6 doctorates in this. Hands-on experience. Being around and watching the training of some of the best athletes ever in the world. But you, because you got a couple of the friends in summer basketball, think you know it all. It just don't make sense. So I use the parallel. Let's say you're a pilot. That's just like me coming in there trying to tell you how to pilot. I'm asking you how to stuff about the plane, and you telling me. And I'm telling you how to fly the damn plane, and I ain't never flown no plane. I can't. Y'all think I'm lying. These people will drain you. They will drain you. Because all they thinking about is my son. Tony Broadway. Tony, it's amazing. Tony, I am not going to, whatever you do, Tony, if I come and ask you advice, I'm listening to your advice. I ain't going to come at you. If you don't believe in what I'm telling you, then go ask somebody else. Leave me the hell alone. Big Coach said, I seen a parent last night. Wow, see, y'all, I didn't even mean to do this, y'all. I seen a parent last night curse and threaten a coach because the coach told her child he wasn't working hard enough and felt entitled to what the organization is. Oh, my God. Hold on, let me put that back up there. Y'all think I'm lying? Me and Big Coach ain't talked about this. Y'all think I'm playing around. I love these parents. Give me the greatest. Thank you, Tasha. Parents give me. But hold up. I told the parent, you gave me some content for the show. Y'all don't understand. All I'm trying to do to y'all, I done took the test and passed it with flying colors. I got an A+ in what y'all trying to do and what your son is trying to do. I got everything out of summer basketball you could get for a son and some of my other little friends out here. I got everything because guess what? They listen and follow the plan. But the problem now is y'all got too many people. I ain't seen enough basketball. I've been around the world watching the Europeans. But I've seen enough basketball to understand. Y'all need to share this show. But you don't understand. I've aced the test. And all I'm trying to get you to do is ace the test. If I tell you, when I saw somebody play here and they haven't gotten better here, doing the same mistakes here that they did here, Then your answer said, how do we correct those mistakes? Instead of, I got it great. You ain't gonna agree. You and daddy. You and mama. You ain't aced the test. That man said, I seen a parent last night cuss and threaten a coach because the coach told her child he wasn't working hard enough. That's all I said. He ain't got no better in my eyes. These trained 35 years in this business, Tony Broadway eyes, who critique the best athletes ever on the planet eyes. But you gonna believe your own eyes because you done seen a couple of basketball games before. Hey, but look, the coach just told him the truth. If a coach got to tell you your child, do y'all think I get satisfaction out of saying? All I'm saying is his ass need to get better. Because he done got worse. See, listen. You don't just stay the same. Let me help y'all. Your ass either get better or you get worse. Especially in basketball. I don't know about no other sport. In basketball, you either getting better or you getting worse. That is Moody. What's up, man? But y'all, I'm going to come back to that. I didn't even mean to go there. Big coach, I didn't know that happened to you just last night. That's why I tell y'all to share the show. Y'all need to get this. But see, y'all don't need to just get this. I know some people who've been watching this show for 7 years and made the same ignorant ass mistakes that every other parent's made. And always talking about, I'm taking notes. Your ass, listen. Hold on. Just because I know some people got an extensive library in their house. I ain't read not one of them damn books. Just because you got having the information, it don't mean bring about revelation. I mean, y'all think just because y'all done saw a couple of basketball games that you know it all. No, y'all. This stuff you got to know. Somebody called me yesterday. Man, somebody that offer this kid. I called the head coach, not the assistant coach. I called the head coach. He said, no, he played good at my camp, but I ain't offered him yet. And then I look at the worldwide leader. Tanya said, the problem is you have parents who are not honest with the kids. Therefore, when somebody else giving, it could be right. Tanya, I didn't know no different. I didn't know no different way. And Tanya, Eric, I wish I had been a little more easy on my son. You know, as you get older, I was a little harsh with him. That's why I don't like to teach people golf. I don't know how to teach. I'm not patient. I'm going to show your ass one time the right way. If you come back doing that, I ain't messing with you. I had to do it with my son. But what I did though, I had a pact with him, Eric. He was the football player. I used to be just the dad that's cheering. Go, Robert, go! Go, Robert, go! I didn't care what he did. But he messed around and came and he went and tried to play basketball and some of the best basketball players in the city, they were little, tore his little butt up and he came home and told me, and they said, you might be good in football, but you ain't nothing in basketball. He came home and told me that. So he sit down and I said, so what you gonna do about it? Well, I want to learn how to play basketball. I said, wait a minute now. That's the sport I played. I'm going to be very, very meticulous. I'm going to teach you how to play the right way. I'm going to be hard on you. This me and your pack. Don't go running to your mama now. So let's make a pact right now. You can't run to your mama. Because I already know what it takes to get good at this. Okay, Dad, let's do it. Let's do it. Tony. Eric. Eric, I had him learning how to pivot for 30 minutes. I had him doing wall sits. He thought it was punishments. No, it is building your legs, son. He mad. I said, you said you wanted to be. You don't want them guys to be able to ever say you sorry again. So we got to do this. You got to be able to make a layup with either hand. You got to be able to shoot. You little. Start close. Let's shoot from here. Progression. Progression. But what? I was hard on him. Because he told me what he wanted to do. If you tell me you want to be this, don't tell me you want to go to NBA, and then I tell you your ass ain't playing work. You ain't got the habits of an NBA player, then you're mad at me. I was hard. I wish I hadn't been so hard. But I never forget. I explained this to him. I said, baby, I wear different hats in our life. I said, I happen to be your trainer, your coach, but the most important hat I wear is your father. I would throw these two hats in the garbage, them other two, because you are more important to me than anything. But you told me you want to be great at this, and you got to do it exactly the way I say do it. Ain't no shortcuts. So when everybody else sleep, you was at school at 6 in the morning, getting an hour and a half worth of work, and take a shower and go to class for years. And you wonder why you got better than everybody at your school, in your district, and the state, one of the best in the city, one of the best in the state. You wonder because you put in more work. But you weren't in the gym by yourself. You was in the gym with somebody who know what the hell, how to get there. How in the hell you gonna be in the gym by yourself and you don't know nothing about the game? I told y'all a long time ago, you parents, if you don't know nothing and you teach your kid what you know, y'all can finish the rest. But I watched it ESPN the other day. They had a whole segment. Y'all watch it. I think I put it on here. What is that? Did I put here it is. I'm gonna show you how trivial. I'm gonna show you how y'all examples are getting these days. And these kids. They had let me make this big so y'all can see it if you got a little bitty screen. They had a whole segment about LeBron unfollows Big Perk on social media. LeBron unfollow. This mess is getting so stupid. They got a ESPN did a whole segment on First Take entitled LeBron James unfollowed Big Perk on social media. Y'all, sports journalism is dead. I ain't never unfollowed nobody. I don't even know how it feel to unfollow nobody. I ain't never unfollowed nobody. I don't even. So, hold up. What does unfollowing you mean? I ain't never had to unfollow nobody. Could somebody help me? I've never had to unfollow nobody. Then I go and look around and come back. But I got to share something with y'all. Y'all, there's something going on in this city. Now, you old folks, y'all might sit this one out. But to your young people, to the young guys, Joe Young age, to the young people that's out here, Joe Young is coming back to the city and doing something. And I just think it's great. He's having his birthday party on the 27th of this month, having his birthday party. And guess what? He's bringing some help. Check this out.
Houston, mark your calendar. Thursday, June 27th, we're gonna shut the city down. It's the home, Mighty Joe Young, celebrity birthday band. And he's doing it big, real big, because live, it's the biggest boss, Rick Ross.
Damn, life's so short.
Fuck Rick Ross live, it's about to go down.
Every day I'm hustling.
That's right, Thursday, June 27th, Rick Ross, the biggest boss. This is a pool and day party you don't want to miss. It all happens at the all-new Encore Houston Beach Club, 2301 Main Street. Doors open at 1 p.m. and party till 10 p.m. And since it's June 27th, live in concert, Little Kiki.
I'm draped up and dripped, I know what I'm talking.
It's Mighty Joe Young, celebrity birthday band, and DC Vic will sell out. So get your early bird tickets right now at RickRossEncoreHouston.com. For sections, give us a call, 832-909-8561. It all happens June 27th at Encore Houston. Be there. Houston, mark your calendar. Thursday.
Boy. That's all I can say is boy. Oh, somebody must don't know me because they calling me. It might be a scammer. Let me see if that one of them scam people. No, they ain't no scam call. But they must don't know me that good because they calling me at this time. Seneca. Joe Young said, look, y'all ain't got to go to Miami. Y'all ain't got to go to LA. I'm bringing it to y'all. And guess what? I looked on that thing. If you go to www, I'm going to put it across the screen. I got something for y'all. Here we go. Y'all better get all this information. You know, all us old heads, we're going to find us a section and get away from, but let them young folks have fun. Don't be up in there frowning up because them girls got they whatever they got on. So don't come there and spoil no party. But thank you, Joe Young. Thank you, Rick Ross, for coming in the Houston Encore, 2201 Main Street. Information that's coming on the screen. Write that information down. We want this place. Joe is doing this for Houston. And look, go. You see? Can I pause that? I wonder. Can I pause that? No. But Rick Ross Encore Houston.com. Rick Ross Encore Houston.com. You go RSVP now. So you can get there before 3. You in for free. I'm hooking y'all up. I'm giving y'all this information for everybody to get it because you're privy to hear. So that's why I tell you, tell a friend, text, tag, and tell your friends. I always have some. I got a free basketball camp for you. I got Fundy Recreational Center on Sunday, Friday, and Thursday. Some of the best basketball. I mean, oh my God, y'all, I had so much fun. I had so much fun. I can't wait to see it again. All of these things complimentary. You know, all of you people who was complaining, they ain't no air in the place, and they charging me all this money to go, and then there's a rat in here, and then the restroom's nasty. And I'm giving y'all something. You can have fun. You can go send your son to a basketball camp where I'm going to have the Bernadine Foundation, who I am on the board, going to have Tara Petty, a mental wellness, to be there for your sons. Truist Bank, to have people teaching financial literacy to your sons on July the 11th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's all I can do is give it to you. Middle school and high school players at A-Leaf, that beautiful facility at A-Leaf Carp Stadium, by two-time Super Bowl champion. Y'all better enjoy this while y'all got it. Ain't no cities got it like this. I travel all over. Ain't no cities got it like this. Y'all better enjoy it. Don't take it for granted. You can be mad at me all you want, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Just don't ask me no more questions, then I won't tell them. Y'all, but I was thinking about something, y'all. I was thinking about 1992, right? At the All-Star game. All-Star weekend. See, let me show you what they used to do. The All-Star weekend in 1992. They ain't no ducking. They had a one-on-one tournament for the All-Star weekend. This need to happen again. Because that other shit been boring. Slam dunk is boring. They need to bring this back.
You got back. You got 2 feet, right? You gotta get 2 feet. Look at this. Oh! Takes that. You got back. You got 2 feet, right? You gotta get 2 feet. Look at this. Oh! Takes
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
Well, look
going
at
against Dr. J at the All-Star game.
Oh, another block. The second for Kareem.
To the greatest players ever to put on a shoe.
Big fatigue factor.
Put that little boy in the rim. We're trying to shoot threes on it.
Having a very difficult time scoring.
Put that little boy in the rim. Oh, y'all, Trent Burns trying to shoot way out. John Clark trying to shoot way out there. Put these little old guys in the rim, man, when you play against them. Unless they dunk on your ass like that.
I didn't think it got that big to breathe that far with you,
Keep on shooting them jumpers and think you're going to beat that dude right there. Take him to last. Take him.
Here it comes.
Take it. Mouse in the house. You too little. Where's that at?
Absolutely. As he's proven for the last
Come on.
25
You
years.
can't get around me. You too little.
You got back. You got 2 feet, right? You gotta get 2 feet. Look at this.
See, you wonder why they was great. I know ain't nobody show gonna show you that. You're trying to win. They need to bring that back. They need to bring that back. What else I got? Then I'm watching Sports Center. I'm watching ESPN. I'm watching them, y'all. I'm watching them. And I want y'all to watch them too. Because last night, the Fever got their head tore off, Caitlin Clark, by 17 points. And I'm about to show you the post that the Suns, they put out about This the post that ESPN put out about the Suns' great performance. Let me find it for y'all. Y'all, there it is right there. DeAngelo Carrington marked Caden Clark after a foul call. The Fever got their ass whooped by 17 points, and this how they market it. They mocking how she was acting. See, this looked like they didn't tell the story of the game. This ain't the story of the game. This team, Connecticut, is good, and they beat the brakes off this team. But all ESPN and Sports Center could do is post that. So, them Caitlin Clark redneck ass fans can go trolling this little girl. I keep trying to tell you, I just keep trying to tell you, I looked, and somebody told me, Rob, I know what I saw, but I want to hear what you, now I understand what you mean. You want to hear how I think about it. Yo, I watch stuff like this because media shapes our culture. If I get your son, Sonia, and all we do is give him rap magazines to read, let him listen to the rap videos, let him listen to rap songs, let him rip everything rap, guess what's gonna influence? Guess what he gonna be knowing? Guess what's gonna influence his life? Rap. But that's why I always have to give something positive on this show. I just can't talk about the high school basketball. That's just a minimalist part of our society. We talked about that crap yesterday when Jimmy and them. And you know what I realized talking about this stuff with Jimmy and Dirk and them yesterday? It's a great conversation talking to them. But all I thought about was when I left, and they tap danced around it, somebody getting up 39 field goal attempts in the NBA Top 100 camp game, where they tried to divvy up the minutes for everyone, and you got 11 guys on the team. It's ball hogging to the level that have not yet seen in grassroots basketball. And Dirk talked, Dirk tried to, y'all got to understand, they working up there. All right? They can't say what I say. I don't give a fat rat's ass. My player association don't help me. They don't do nothing for me. So I can tell the truth. The NBA camp's supposed to have more structure and less gunning, and they let Melo, the ball hogging ass son, shoot all the damn ball. See, I know they was on the show yesterday, so I didn't want to get them in trouble. Him and Lala, I smacked boogers out of my son's nose in there trying to shoot all them damn balls. There's 11 people on the damn team, man. Let me let y'all look at this mess. I think I put it up. Please tell me, Robert, how to put this thing on the screen. Let me make that thing big as I can. Now, In all fairness now, the team got up 122 shots. Look at that, man. That guy shot 39 shots, had 1 assist. 39 shots and hit 35 points. And lost the damn game. Let's look at the other team. The dude that shot the highest amount of shots, what, 18, something like that? Let's see. I can't see it. Let me bring it down. Yeah, 18. I ain't talking about the defense, man. I don't care about no damn defense. I'm talking about what make one person, who the hell he think he is, that he can shoot 20 more shots than anybody else. And all of them grown ass former players sitting their ass and them grown ass men sitting around there letting it happen. Because y'all know what Robert Hatter would have said. Mellow, la. Now, if La had said something, I'd say, oh, okay, La. But, are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Hey, do me a favor. Take a look at that stat sheet again. Because I didn't like this. Because somebody, when they posted it, somebody said that stat sheet placement on the stat placement on this stat sheet is terrible. Who set it up like that? And the reason I don't like that, do anybody see something wrong with this stat sheet placement? Somebody had to complain about it because Chris Walker, a black company, is doing it. See, I had to watch their ass. Because I don't see nothing. This looked just like any other stat sheet. But once some clown came on Twitter and said that statement sheet is terrible. Who set it up like that? It was some more people's sons in there, though. Don. It's some more people's sons in there that didn't shoot no damn 39 times. Who in the hell is Melo? So why did Chuck Hayes' son shoot that many? And y'all be begging and go to that. Y'all be begging and kissing people's ass to go to these camps. And people hold these camps over y'all head. Well, it's the politics. You can't get in this camp. You can't get in this camp. This camp is prestigious. Prestigious my ass. I ain't saw enough of his game to know how much potential he had. Jason Peters. I haven't saw enough of him. So it ain't fair for me to run my mouth about something I have not studied. Jason Peters. And in case anybody want to know, Jason Peters asked me what I think about. I haven't seen enough of him. I thought he was terrible when he played against the Houston Hoops, beat the brakes off of him. Shot up all the damn balls in the headlines with him hitting 29 points. And they got their head tore off. So maybe they trying to, But first off, but I guess they have to be public. But 39 field goal attempts in a camp is ludicrous. How did he get up that many shots with that many supposed to be top guys on the team? unfortunately, coaches gravitate to this and will call him a great shooter. No, he's a volume shooter. Nothing more. NBA camp, I thought was supposed to be different. I was ashamed. I sit there and listen to Jim and them, and I know they were at the camp. And, you know, I try to be respectful. But I really wanted to tear into their ass, him and Dirk, yesterday. I really did. John Lucas is running the damn camp. You saw him. He popped up on the show yesterday, Mark Edwards. He part of it too. Instead of getting on this show trying to mess with me, he should have been going in there telling them, if anybody shoot this many damn shots again, I take his little ass. You know he ain't going to stop shooting because the Pappin and told him to shoot him. You got NBA guys coaching the team. Who's texting me? I figure they try to run some sets or something, y'all. To play unselfish, but and Sebastian Adams Williams, he played against that team. He was 7 of 8 from the field, 5 of 6. These are the numbers that I like. The efficient, 7 of 8 from the field. Didn't take no threes. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds. I told him I need more rebounds out of you. 2 assists. Them the stats I like. And Doug, they ain't saying nothing. They just letting this little boy. And then the next game, I guess the game yesterday, he didn't shoot but 15 times. But he hit but 4 shots. So he's still not efficient. And you asking me? Man, I just love this game too much, man. Doug is in the building. Guess what's happening is Doug, when your event start? Talk to me. Tell me what time it start on. You start on Friday or you start on Saturday? Doug Dozens, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all at Doug Dozens this. Doug, get me, because Doug, I got a rough weekend this weekend. I got to get in there because I told you I'm going to come see you. Somebody said. Friday evening. Give me a matchup. I need to come see Friday evening. Then I might sneak in there on Saturday, but I'm out of here on Sunday. But let me look around. I can't wait to see Doug does. Doug, you don't have to leave my name on that day. Doug, I don't need to leave my name. I'm paying when I come in. Don't leave my name. I ain't coming in an official capacity. I'm coming to support you. And I'm going to talk about you on Monday, about the tournament. But don't leave my name. I'm coming in to support you. What else I got? I'm tired of hearing y'all this squabbling again. He said, how did the local Houston's guys do in the camp? Jason Peters, I don't know. I don't keep up with the camp. Somebody just sent me this about Sebastian. He's local. He played at St. John. I don't know how the other guys do. That's Jimmy department. Maybe he'll come on in a minute or not. I don't know. That's Jimmy department. I just no. I ain't gonna cover that. I ain't gonna double cover that. So we'll talk about that when Jimmy come on or tomorrow or whenever he come on. But I heard some squabbling again on First Take, man, over Caitlin Clark. And that means last week's numbers must have been incredible. Caitlin Clark has become the Cowboys of the summer for First Take in these things. I was thinking about because somebody, what you sent me, somebody sent me something, because I was supposed to talk about something, because Jimmy interrupted us with this mess yesterday. That is Moody sent me some. He said, talk about what y'all want to talk about. So what's in the news y'all want to talk about? Other than high school basketball at a camp that I'm not at. At a camp I'm not at. Let's see. What's the boy's name? Hold up. Who was I just said? Oh, that is Moody. Said, good morning, Hatter. Just a reminder to talk about Dan Hurley. All right, I talk a little bit about it. But you know, stay at UConn, get paid, be a demagogue, call the shots, win chips, continue building the greatest modern NCAA coaching legacy. All he can be, le coach killer. That's what I call him. I don't call him LeBron no more. Le coach killer. He can be his 10th victim, be the scapegoat, have to depend on Reeves for leadership, 7-11 seed and get swept and get fired. Dan Hurley. What you gonna do? Who the Lakers? The Lakers might as well hire this dude right here, Doug. Doug, I know you're gonna know who it is. Doug, wait a minute. Hold on. This for you, Doug. Lakers might as well hire him, man. But ladies and gentlemen, I got some information I want y'all to hear that I've been trying to give y'all forever and ever and ever and ever. But the Lakers, y'all, this is the last chance you coach. Lakers might as well call him. But I saw this yesterday, and I meant to play this yesterday. But hold on. I know I got it. Oh, Dad, wait a minute. Joy. Y'all text somebody right now. They need to hear this.
I started this by saying elections matter, but I think people need to get their Democrats and just Americans in general, independents, Republicans who care about being a democracy, need to wrap their minds around the fact that if Donald Trump becomes president, Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas will immediately retire. They're both in their 70s. They want to retire under a Republican. We now know they are naked partisans. They're not jurists by any stretch of the imagination. They will retire, and Donald Trump will replace them with 30-something and 40-something-year-old versions of themselves, meaning Donald Trump will have appointed at that point 5 out of 9 members of the United States Supreme Court. He will have created a court that will last for 50 years or more. That is the legacy he will then inherit as somebody who did not win the popular vote the first time, who got a stolen court seat that he was allowed to flip after Justice Ginsburg died. This is insanity that people are even considering doing it. I started this by saying elections matter, but I think people need to get their Democrats. And
I'm going to play this every day. Because some of you black ass people out there playing around with this thing. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Because you just don't know or you just don't care. But let me get back. Let me get back. I saw something. What was that, Mr. Hurley? Oh, let me make sure I. And by the way, ESPN needs to seize the moment and give Shanae Agumake, Andrea Carter, Elle Duncan, Monica McNutt, etc. their own show to stop these goofy ass novice voices from clouding the airways with nonsense. They are doing more to hurt the forward progress of women's basketball than they're helping. And I hope I get to it today. But this is a few of them right here. I'm gonna put up on this screen. I just want y'all to let me see. Here they are, right here. I'm getting sick of them. I'm getting sick of them. One of them I looked up to. I'm getting sick of what they're doing. Shannon and Coon so much they signed him to a new deal. Stephen A said, man, you got to do it like this so you can get this money. Let me get back to this. Let me get back. Because people want me to somebody send me said. So let me give you some Dan Hurley information. You know, somebody think, because somebody gonna put up there said the Lake, what he said, Hurley just used the Lakers for leverage. Well, I got a question. King Sticks, this just for you. You put it up there. Got a question for you. Kentucky wanted him. Why didn't he use them for leverage? He told Kentucky, no, I don't even want to come meet with you. So, King Sticks, I'm going to add something to you. I'm going to give you something. Add to you. He's in the middle of contract negotiations. Hurley is. He turned down Kentucky. So I'm just thinking like an agent right now. A player, you can't turn that down when you need them for leverage. So the next time somebody come, we got to entertain them so we can get leverage. See, being a leverage negotiator, you got to have leverage. If ain't nobody bidding against you, you ain't got no leverage. So he did that. But, you know, I think, you know, yesterday took a twist as Dan Hurley turned down $60 to $70 million deal from the Lakers. He's going to stay at UConn. I came on here yesterday. Where did I play? Hold up. I played some yesterday. I played some. Hold on. I just can't see as good as I used to. I played it yesterday. Oh, here it is.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! The show goes on! I'm not leaving.
If anybody was watching the show, I played that yesterday. And I said, that's what Dan Hurley went into the dressing room that day and told them young cats that. Happy birthday, Taylor! I know you're not watching the show, but if you get it, happy birthday to Taylor Newhouse. It's her birthday today, and really your birthday is every day. So get out of the doghouse. It's Taylor's birthday today. Get Robert out of the doghouse. What are they expecting out of coaches? David Ham did a good job with what he had. Absolutely. Absolutely. But let me get back. It makes sense to me, ladies and gentlemen. Makes sense to me for Danny Hurley to wait for an opportunity that's more ready-made for him to have instant success. Knowing the pressure that would be on you when you step into the NBA because of the financial commitment to an organization is going to have to make in order to pry you from New UConn, I'm not surprised that he stayed at UConn, especially when I found out how low that offer was. I thought it was a $100 million offer. That's why I said it'd be hard for him to turn that down. But this gets $20 more million from what he gonna get here. And then you have to move, and the taxes is a lot. Well, taxes are a lot worse. It'll eat that up. So I don't know how he was thinking. I'm just giving you. If I was in the negotiation, he said, "How much of this I was on Pelinka for not putting together the right pieces?" It all goes on Pelinka. Everything goes on Pelinka. But Pelinka is ran by them two little black dudes, LeBron and Rich Paul. So I'm surprised how easy the Lakers made his decision by not offering him a landmark deal. I'm gonna tell you why. I can't believe it. The information that is coming out. Woj reported that the Lakers were prepared to make a massive long-term deal, an offer. Okay. A massive long-term deal doesn't have you being paid below Monty Williams of the Detroit Pistons. If Monty can get the money he got coming off a year, the Suns went to the finals and lost. And Monty is a very good coach. But ladies and gentlemen, Robert Hatter is a businessman. Steve Kerr makes $17 million. Wait a minute, 17 million and a half, I think. Pop makes 16 million a year. Eric Spoelstra make 15 million a year. All this is a year. Monty Williams make 13 million a year. There's a number, ladies and gentlemen, between 13 and 14. Between 13 and 15, and that number is 14. Breaking news. Went to school in Memphis. They taught me math there. I was under the impression that they would offer him $100 million. 7 years, $100 million, 14.3 mil a year. They didn't offer him close to that. They offered him $11 million a year, which in today's days and age for elite coaches, to get a guy away from a program where he is the king, it's not going to get it done, player. Jenny Bush, I know y'all ain't got a lot of money out there. But I thought the Lakers would at least try to hit a home run. This dude was a back-to-back NCAA champ. Got a chance to get 3. Nobody ever did that, but John Wooden. He got a chance to make history. Just like the Cowboys talking about they going all in, and they bring Ezekiel Elliott back. The offer had to be at least in the Eric Spoelstra range. The UConn Huskies, who are the back-to-back champions, ladies and gentlemen, of Thaddeus Moody, this is just for you. And you're going to have 2 lottery picks in the NBA draft this year. And the team will probably have another player in the NBA draft this year. I'm going to stay right here with my team. Why would I leave for the unknown and have to deal with LeBron and Rich Paul talking about me? And Anthony Davis talking about he confused on the court. Especially if they're not paying me what I thought. Sometimes some people makes a decision not solely based on money and marketing. Stephen A. Smith. Sometimes the dollar amount is not the ultimate decision. The track record for college coaches jumping from college to NBA does not say uproot your life and go. First of all, the Lakers is a play-in job. Play-in. Y'all can write these if y'all wanted to. Y'all can write this down. But let's take a look at the Lakers, y'all, head coaches since 2011, 2012. We don't go back that far. From 2022 to 2024, Darvin Ham, 2 playoff appearances. It's the Lakers now. This is what you want this man to leave for. You follow me? Y'all watch this. And ain't gonna give him $100 million. You want him to settle for the little $60 million. And this is the Lakers' history since 2011 now. Darvin Ham, 22-24, 2 playoff appearances. 2019 to 22, Frank Vogel, 2 playoff appearances. 2016, 2019, Luke Walton, 0 playoff appearances. 2014 to 2016, Byron Scott, 0 playoffs. 2012 to 2014, Mike D'Antoni, 1 playoff. 2012, Bernie Bickerstaff, 0. 2011, 2012, Mike Brown, 1 playoff. One playoff. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Hurley knows all money ain't good money. And coaching LeBron, the coach killer, in year 22, that's not good money. One day he'll finally retire and get the hell out of the Lakers way so it can be a legitimate franchise again. Y'all, can I tell y'all something about Dan Hurley? I got a few minutes. Let me tell y'all something. You know, let me give y'all something. I'm going to paint a picture for you. Watch this. I don't know if you ever heard this before. I'm going to give you some. You grow up in New Jersey where your dad is a basketball god and arguably the greatest high school coach of all time. Your big brother was an elite recruit, won back-to-back titles, and is an NCAA's all-time assist leader. You're always in their shadow. Talking about Bob Hurley, Dan Hurley's dad, and Bobby Hurley, his brother. You're always in their shadows. But you'll always be in their shadow. But you're a damn good player yourself. You were the lead guard on a 31-1 high school team ranked number 2 nationally. PJ Carmelissimo recruited you to Seton Hall, where you started 16 games as a sophomore for a top 10 team in the country. This Dan Hurley. Some of y'all might not know this. but some isn't right. Bobby, your brother, is a lottery pick in the 1993 draft. The pressure to live up in his shadows is immense. As Bobby enters the NBA, you start the first 2 games of your junior season shooting 2 for 17. The second game is at MSG, Madison Square Garden, in case you didn't know what that means. And just a few hours later, your brother is playing there against the Knicks. You tell your brother you're stepping away from basketball for a while. It's all too much for you to handle. Why? Well, the fans are relentless, always crushing you for not being Bobby. But you're harder on yourself. You're struggling emotionally. You're suffering from depression. You call a press conference. I'm talking about Dan Hurley right now, the one who just turned down this money from the Lakers. I'm just giving you some overview. Now you might understand who you're dealing with instead of running your mouth and going on Twitter. You call a press conference at a bar, appropriate given how drinking has been an issue for you as well. Inappropriate to me. And announce you're taking a leave of absence. A little over a week after you leave the team, your brother Bobby gets into a major car accident and nearly takes his life. Bobby's accident shakes you up, makes you reevaluate everything. You return to Seton Hall, and there's a new coach. He gives you the freedom to play the point guard the way you want to play it. You thrive. Your love for basketball returns again. You become a high school coach in New Jersey, just like your dad. And just like your dad, you develop an insane talent, including J.R. Smith. Y'all didn't know Danny Hurley was J.R. Smith high school coach, and turned the school you coached into one of the best programs in the country. You got the gift for this. Before long, colleges come calling. You take the head coaching job at Wagner. You win 13 games in your first season. You win 25 in your second season. You leave for Rhode Island, team that won 7 games the season before. You win 8 games in year 1. But just 3 years later, you win over 50 games in a 2-year span. Now UConn wants you. The first year is rough at UConn. A losing record at a school not used to losing. You promise it'll get better. By year 4, you've won 23 games and finish in the top 25. You win 31 games in the next season and go on a magical run in the NCAA tournament. You're just getting started. Talking about Dan Hurley if you just come on. You lose 3 guys to the NBA. You know those naysayers and the prognosticators. They question how good your team would be. But that just drives you more. It drives you more. You dominate and enter the tournament as the top overall seed. You win every tournament game by at least 14 points, including a drubbing of the number 1 seed, Purdue, in the final. Back-to-back national championship. You make history. The Kentucky job opened us up. Basketball royalty. Every resource a coach could ever dream of. You probably ask yourself, how many coaches have coached 2 blue bloods And you might laugh. But you don't even entertain the thought. And then the Lakers call. They offer you a chance to coach LeBron James and AD. They offer you a chance to compete on a stage that you couldn't reach as a player. They offer you millions. But you say no. But you say no because you got a third consecutive title within your reach. You say no because loyalty is your MO. You say no because you know what true happiness is in basketball look like. You know it's rare. You know how rare it is. And you know you're experiencing it now. Man, that man got off the plane from LA. I'll never forget it. Got off the plane, went back home, went put on one of them old, a t-shirt, and went to see Bruce Springsteen or Bruce Springsteen, somebody, in New York, in Madison Square Garden. Some people are just different, man. Some people just different. And I want to reiterate to y'all one more time. I mentioned it to y'all and I want to make sure y'all got it. When Marian Adelson purchased the Dallas Mavericks last year, the NBA and Adam Silver did not permit her to serve as the franchise primary owner or governor because of her political reputation as apparently a radioactive. It's so radioactive. I just told y'all about her last week. Nobody donated more money to Donald Trump in 2020 than Marian Adelson. And few people in the right-wing politics, period, are as powerful as she is. If you watch when Dallas won the Western Conference Final Championship, it's a big old, heavyset guy. He grabbed the trophy. He's the governor because they wouldn't let her be there. So Adam Silver and them riding the ass, they know she's a redneck. They know she's a Trumper. So instead of not allowing her to buy the team, they said, we're going to let you buy the team, but you can't be the primary governor. So I'm just showing you how this stuff works. So you won't never sit back and say, well, I didn't know. Yes. Mark Cuban sold it to her because he want to bring the gaming and casinos to Dallas. And you can't own a team and bring the team, you can't own a casino. So he sold it for all that money. He cashed out. Michael Jordan cashed out. But this redneck, this Trumper. I've been telling y'all about it. See, Paul, you just ain't been here every day. But I just try to keep y'all abreast on stuff like that, man, so you can know. But Paul, there's something going on in this city for the young fellas in Dallas if they want to come down on. Let me let my friend tell you what's going on the 27th of this month. I got a few friends to tell you. Let me see. Where my man at? Hold on. I got somebody. Hold on. He'll tell you.
Biggest boss in the game, and it's official. Thursday, June 27th. It's going down at Encore. Joe Young, you already know. Luke Belair on the boss, baby. We're going to do a big pool party of the year. Biggest boss in the game, and it's official. Thursday, June 27th. It's going down at Encore. Joe Young, you already know. Luke Belair on the boss, baby. We gonna do it big. Pool party of the year. Biggest boss in the game, and it's official.
20 years ago, boy, I'd be posted up. 20 years ago, I'd be posted up, front row, wherever, the best section in the place. But when you're a child, you speak as a child. But when you become a man, you put away those childish things. But man, shout out to Joe Young, man. His birthday, man, a great dude. He always give to this community, always do something. He just said, Rob, I want to just bring, people, sometimes we don't want to go nowhere. So guess what? I'm bringing Miami, I'm bringing Hollywood to Houston. And that place, Encore, it used to be called Clay. It's a unique indoor-outdoor facility that they have the pool right in the middle of the club. It's nice. They told me they got another one on the other side of town that the football player owned. But this Clay is sharp. Clay is sexy. It's a nice place. Joe Young is coming back and giving. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play his other video. I really like this one right here.
Houston, mark your calendar. Thursday, June 27th, we're gonna shut the city down. It's the home, Mighty Joe Young, celebrity birthday band. And he's doing it big, real big, because live, it's the biggest boss, Rick Ross.
Damn, life's so short.
But Rick Ross live, it's about to go down.
Every day I'm hustling.
That's right, Thursday, June 27th, Rick Ross, the biggest boss. This is a pool and day party you don't want to miss. It all happens at the all-new Encore Houston Beach Club, 2301 Main Street. Doors open at 1 p.m. and party till 10 p.m. And since it's June 27th, live in concert, Little Kiki.
I'm draped up and dripped, I know what I'm talking.
It's Mighty Joe Young, celebrity birthday band, and DC Vic will sell out. So get your early bird tickets right now at RickRossEncoreHouston.com. For sections, give us a call, 832-909-8561. It all happens June 27th at Encore Houston. Be there. Houston, mark your calendar. Thursday.
Man, I like that. I'm gonna tell y'all know if I play it on this show, I believe in it. I believe in Joe Young. And I know his heart. I know what he tried to do. He said, man, I'm having a birthday bash. I'll never forget me and him show up at the same. Oh, yes. Carry home. You better go. But Miriam Adelson. And I'm going to tell you something a little bit. I'm going to tell you something a little different about it. Carry home. Carry home. Go look and see what college her daughter went to. Carry home. Hey, y'all. The woman's daughter is a friend of my son's. She went to Cornell. If you're just wondering why, but I have to let y'all know. I have to let y'all know that kind of stuff, man. It ain't right if I keep getting this information. And shout out to this and Will Smith. You know, I wanted to talk about him again yesterday. Because Stephen A. Smith came on there talking about he old black people don't mess with Will Smith. I love Will Smith. And Stephen A. Smith come on his little podcast and said that he still finds it hard to go to the movies to watch a Will Smith movie, and explains Will Smith need to sit down and talk to the black community about why he slapped. You ain't got to tell me why you slapped Chris Rock. Cause see, I'd have hit your ass back. So I can't explain that one. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock need to be explaining why he didn't hit your ass back. That would need to happen. But Stephen A. Smith, Bad Boys Ride or Die, debuted, 100 million all worldwide. Y'all, that's how much they paid for the movie. One weekend they paid for the budget of the movie. Like I said, the film had a production budget of 100 million. But you know what though? The way that Stephen A. Smith, he constantly misses cultural conversations. It should be studied how he miss it. You know, I'm starting to think he's an OPP. No research needed. We all know. It just sounds like he got some. And y'all got to understand, it's hard for me to say this because I knew him when he was a dude. People change now. I told y'all, I'm at the All-Star game in Paramount at Kenny Smith party. You can't get on Paramount lot and let the security everywhere. You got to be invited. All of these people in there. It's way bigger than him. He the only person in there with a bodyguard. I'm going to leave that alone. Sure. When Stephen A. Smith sits down with the black community and explains why he hangs out with Hannity, go on that Fox show with Hannity, because that's more detrimental than Will Smith slapping the fire of Chris Rock to me. You explain to me why you went on Hannity's show, because I know how Hannity feel about people that look like us. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a black man with a troubled relationship with the community involved in that statement. But it ain't Will Smith. So I'm just sitting here. Saw a story about Monica McNutt. I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit about tomorrow. I want to share with y'all tomorrow. The girl bad, man. She came on, what is his name? Jon Stewart. I think it was last night. I want to share this with y'all. Watch this.
I think it's a beautiful time, and I don't think anybody that is a part of this league or has covered this league, sure, we lament kind of keeping this little thing that we love to protect it from all of the noise, right?
Right.
But in the same breath,
yeah,
the eyeballs and the visibility and the growth is better for all involved. I mean, frankly, John, like, Caitlin Clark got me here, right? You know what I mean? And
not true.
Well,
no, let me tell you this. So
I
I am going to tell you this. The viral moment maybe brought you to some national attention. I have been loving what you do. You are such a good basketball analyst and announcer. I've been following you on the New York Knicks, you and O'Keefe. Some of my favorite moments are the two of you. O'Keefe is
Pat O'Keefe, my partner,
the play-by-play guy. I mean, you're so knowledgeable. I love basketball. I've been following the Knicks for 130 years.
Okay,
I love it.
all right, yep.
I was in the stands in Madison Square Garden at the very top of it when they played the Celtics in double overtime when they won the championship in '72 and that against the Celtics when it looks like all was lost. I've loved it for a long time. Your voice, your knowledge, your passion has cut through it for me. It's very rare that I turn on the radio or hear a new voice and go, oh, that person, they can explain this to me. And you really do.
I appreciate
You're
that, John.
a wonderful analyst. I mean that. Wholeheartedly.
I think it's a beautiful time.
Did y'all hear that comment he said in the end? I'm gonna play it one more time because I never forget it. I'll never forget it. I mean,
I think it's a beautiful time, and I don't think anybody that is a part of this league or has covered this league, sure, we lament kind of keeping this little thing that we love to protect
on the radio or hear a new voice.
Right here, she said, watch this.
Go, oh, that person, they can explain this to me.
Wait a minute.
I've loved it for a long time. Your voice, your knowledge, your passion has cut through it for me. It's very rare that I turn on the radio or hear a new voice and go, oh, that person, they can explain this to me. And you really do.
I appreciate
You're
that, John.
a wonderful analyst. I mean
Tanya,
wholeheartedly.
the first time I saw her, a few years ago when Chris first got to CBS, you know, I was watching Chris because he wanted me to critique him. I was watching him a lot. And I saw her, and I called him right after the show, said, man, who is that? She is sharp. She's going to be a star in this business. I never forget it. Never forget it. And I hate it had to happen on a viral moment where she had to tell Stephen A about himself. But my problem right now and in this space, you know, when people always want you to, what's his name? Call his name out. Call that name. What's that name? Say that name. Because y'all used to that Stephen A. Smith mess and that Shannon Sharp mess. But I saw something yesterday. And I'm trying to wrap it around my mind. What's wrong with this dude, man? Share the show. What's wrong with this guy? Hold up, I got to find it. Watch this. I just ain't got over this yet. Still trying to get over it.
Andrea, I strongly suggest you rethink such positions, especially when it comes to you, because marketing matters. It's how you get paid. If you don't know that, you better hear me and hear me good. I am telling you right now, you are going to be underpaid for the rest of what I believe will be an illustrious career, unless you get your mind right about that marketing. It matters. It matters. Janae, you know I'm right.
I hear you.
You know I'm right.
I hear you, Stephen A., but I will not sacrifice my basketball knowledge and my integrity in terms of the game for marketing. My marketing is doing just fine. And if it has to
Team
grow
USA
a little bit
has.
slower to hold on.
Team USA has. We've had ample
the
evidence
basketball
where they've done it in the past.
Yes.
Excuse me. I just finished
And
saying
maybe
they've
they're
all
not
done
trying
it.
to do it this year.
Stephen A.,
That's-
can I say this, Andrea?
understand that. I
Andrea,
understand that.
Andrea,
And then and then Shannon Sharp came right by. Man, let me tell y'all something. I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it. Somebody sent me these clips. I got it taped. But let me give you one more. Let me give you one more so I can give you some context. So I don't want y'all to think. Watch this.
It's not that you're wrong. It's that we don't care. Everything y'all said does not matter for this particular instance. We don't want to hear anything about Team USA. It's not that you're wrong.
It's not that you're wrong. See, I'm just thinking about being asked to come on a show to give your opinion only to be told we don't care. Y'all got to hear this now. See, y'all be listening to it. Y'all got to hear the stuff that's being said.
It's not that you're wrong. It's that we don't care. Everything y'all said does not matter.
Look at Shanae's eyes. Let me go back. Look. Watch.
Everything y'all said.
Look. We don't care.
Everything y'all said does not matter for this particular instance. We don't want to hear anything about Team USA. It's not that you're wrong. It's that we don't care. Everything y'all said.
I guess you got to love being asked to go on a show to give your opinion. Only be told we don't care. First Take is becoming unwatchable, Doug, when the topic is women basketball, because Stephen A. and Shannon clearly are knowledgeable about it and want to make every discussion about money as opposed to basketball itself, while so ignoring the women on the show who know more than them. Stephen A. to this woman, I'm telling you right now, You're going to be underpaid for the rest of what that I believe would be an illustrious career unless you get your mind. Tell her that off camera. She said, I hear you, Stephen A., but I will not sacrifice my basketball knowledge and my integrity in terms of the game for marketing. I'm not no sellout like you, player. You and this other dude over here. My marketing is doing just fine, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen A. is all about the algorithm. He just told you. I miss Stuart Scott so much. He digs himself into a deeper hole, and we leave these women alone, man. I ain't never seen you attack no white woman like that. I really miss Stuart Scott. And everybody's talking about, but Robert, I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying too. What he's saying is he'll do anything to remain popular and relevant, and anything for money, and will march to any orders if it helps him stay famous. That's what he said. The way Stephen and Shannon are attacking Andrew Carter is pathetic. They do it on a day. Monica, you notice Monica ain't been on the show. She was on the next day because they wanted to save face, but she busted him across his head. She ain't being back on that show. I don't blame her. Give these girls their own show so they don't have to listen to this clown. Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp are really walking down black women on a daily basis on behalf of Caitlin Clark. These women played the game. They know what Caitlin going through. They are literally saying that they are doing it because she's marketable white woman. That's what they want to say. They are literally doing this, the thing that black women accuse black men of on a daily basis. They're doing the mansplaining and misogynoir. What that lady gonna call? What that lady? They ain't for the world to witness. I don't like this, Stephen A. Smith. You know I done already. Believe you me, I done already sent word. I don't like this. They're doing this thing for the world of whiteness. They're putting Caitlin Clark conversation with being Michael Jordan level important to the Dream Team, while simultaneously saying she not being on the women's Olympic team is egregious, as Isaiah was. Isaiah Thomas didn't come on. This stuff is wild, man. Especially considering the fact that Clark isn't even playing that well to start her WNBA career. Y'all, I didn't even want to talk about this, but somebody said, Rob, you got to talk about it. Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp are really, imagine. I'm trying to get it to you where the ghost can get it. Imagine telling a woman she would be underpaid for the rest of her career if she doesn't get her mind right about marketing. As if the wage gap that women, especially black women, endures has anything to do with marketing, insensitive regardless of the conversation. You shouldn't have said that, Stephen A. Smith. So Shannon Sharp, MO, is to team up with Stephen A. Smith. He just got the deal, they said today. With ESPN. They just signed him. He was on a trial basis, I guess. And verbally beat up, overtalk, dismiss, bully, magically melanated women, but then bring them on nightcap on your other show to use her with a softer, more understanding tone. Shannon, I'm watching you, buddy. I'm watching you. Shannon and Steve, y'all look like the false god Janice right now. Did y'all hear what I just said? He go up there, team with Stephen A., then bring him back on the show at night. And then he trying to be all cool. We don't have time, on the network show. We have to stop. So you can just talk now. Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, trying to tell Shanae Agumakwe, who played USA basketball, she's wrong. This is hilarious. Yo, I told y'all I didn't even really want to talk about it. My people been killing me. Said, Rob, you can't let that go. Man, I'm not, listen, y'all know I like the way the girl play. But I ain't crazy. Something wrong with these folks. And now she's become the Republican pony show pony. Cause that old redneck Nikki Haley, go Google, go follow Nikki Haley tweets. She said something slick. Well, this calculus be America and don't allow Caitlin Clark to be on the team. Further, I'm going to give you further context. Diana Taurasi, Sylvia Folks, Candace Parker, and Breonna Stewart made the Olympic team the year that they finished college, but all of them spent time on the national team camp prior to being named to the Olympic team. USA basketball has been consistent in this regard. And I'm going to give you some Joy Taylor just broke. See, I like to hear women talk. Men, we just run our mouth. I like to hear women. That's why I'm sharing. See, I'm unlike them. I want to hear the woman talk. Watch this. What y'all think? I know Paul said bango. I had some for y'all yesterday, and I'm trying to find it. I want y'all to check something out. And I'm going to end the show with this, talking about one of the reasons transfer portals had to happen. Because a lot of people conflicted about it. I talked to a guy I play golf with, older guy. He just said, Robert, only thing he's worried about the players, because he's a fan. He don't understand about it's a whole network of people. But all they want to worry about is the players. But watch this. I want y'all to hear this very carefully.
So Tommy Tuberville was the coach at Ole Miss, and he had the old infamous "Take me out here in a pine box" quote or whatever.
Froze up on me. Let me try it one more time. Got to hear this.
So Tommy Tuberville was the coach at Ole Miss, and he had the old infamous "Take me out here in a pine box" quote or whatever. And then you look up, the man's in the head coach at Auburn.
Now this Tony Tuberville he talking about. Google him. This the dude I told you Everything the George Floyd bill, anything having to do with black people, he wanted to, it ain't but 100 senators. He wanted the senators. We got to vote his big head ass out of there. In Alabama, they voted him in because he was famous. He got famous because he was a college coach. And guess what? A college coach, he got a lot of fortune. He can run for office. He had a lot of black players. He got rich off the back of black players. And everything that helps black people in Congress, he vote against it. The George Floyd bill, the John Lewis bill, the anti-lynching bill, reparations bill, anything that happened to do anything with black. This swine, this dude always, now this is one of his own talking about him. Y'all got to check this out.
Days or a day, whatever it was. We had a really bad year at Auburn. I was a player at Auburn. I was a shitty ass player at Auburn. It's terrible. I come in the day after signing day. The trainer goes, "Hey, Coach Tuberville wants to see you." I said, "Wants to see me?" And he goes, "Yeah." So I was like, "Okay." And so I walk in there and I sit down. He says, "Tyler, I signed 6 wide receivers yesterday." He goes, "If you have any more aspirations of running out of that tunnel, it'll be on the visiting sideline. Would you like your release?"
Oh.
I didn't say anything. I was just like, "Yes, I would." And dude, he already had it printed out and handed it to me. Already had it printed and everything. And so I decided to transfer, whatever, and I go on some visiting, going to Troy. Auburn was on quarters at the time. Troy had just changed to semesters. Okay, so I had to stay through the spring quarter at Auburn to be eligible to play at Troy. Well, my roommate was a starter. We're driving, and we go inside. We come in, we turn on. We're starting to go back to the house. They were like, "Latest news out of Auburn today, in case you haven't heard, returning starter has been released from his scholarship at Auburn University."
No way.
And he's sitting in the truck next to me. And I'm like, we're looking at each other like, what the hell? I just picked him up from practice. He says, "Can I borrow your truck and go back to the facility?" Because nobody said anything to me. So he gets in my truck. He drives up. Well, Tuberville was still there. He just said he walked straight in his office. He says, "I just heard this on the radio. Is this true?" He's like, "Yeah, we let you go this morning." He's like, "I just went to practice. Nobody wanted to tell me anything." Like, he just practiced. Well, I was very sour with Senator Tommy Tuberville for a long time. And you know this thing, Neil? This is the point of the story. There's this bitch called Karma.
Yes.
Okay? She is a nasty bitch.
She is. She's mean.
About 9 years later, that short, shitty-ass wide receiver that played football at Auburn University, he was a high school football coach in the state of Alabama.
Oh, that's a good point.
He was. I had 5 national recruits on my team. This is at St. Paul's Episcopal in Mobile. Shit you not, guess who walks through the door, obviously? Tommy Tuberville. And after the kids leave, he's sitting there and he's just kind of looking.
I hope, in case y'all ain't listening, same coach that did him and his friend like this. This is why I said one of the reasons for the transfer portal had to happen. He run them boys off. And now this dude is a high school coach and got top players on his team. And now he bring his slimy ass back trying to, watch this. Why didn't walk in the boys' office?
You know, like, I know this guy is kind of looking at me, and then kind of just everybody left. It was just me and him in my office. He looks at me, he goes, "Man, you look really familiar."
No way.
And I said, "Coach, the last thing you said to me is you said I signed 6 receivers yesterday. If I have any more aspirations of running that tunnel, it'll be on the visiting sideline. Would you like your release?" I said it right back to him. And he looked at me, and he was like, "You know, when you looked like I fucked up?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, man." And he starts like, "Well, you're an Auburn guy. You're going to help me with these boys, right?" I said, "Coach," I said, I don't tell kids where to go. I'm not going to tell them where to go.
Did you hear what? I don't tell kids where to go. Summer basketball community. Okay.
I said, "But I will tell you this. If they ask me about you, I'm going to tell them the truth."
Wow.
Tommy Tuberville never laid foot back at St. Paul's the entire time.
Is
I was
that
there.
right?
Not one time. And every one of those kids went to Alabama. AJ, Mark Barron. I didn't send them there. Say all that to say this. Senator Tommy Tuberville, it fits. He picked the right profession. He picked the right profession.
I had to share that with y'all. That's very important. I want y'all to know how this how this stuff happened. You know, when and there are hundreds and thousands of similar stories in college sports. To every one of y'all who clutching your pearls about these kids getting the money and getting the bag. How ironic those young men help be, and this will kill me. Those young men who left and helped, instead of helping Tommy Tuberville, they went and helped Nick Saban win. He just as worse. And helped him build a dynasty at Alabama. And he just as worse. You got to understand, Tommy Tuberville, he went from trading players to trading stocks. Now he's Senator Tommy Tuberville, has moved into inside trading in the United States Congress. And let me let y'all know, Senator Tommy Tuberville is also currently ruining democracy in the United States of America, one legislation sponsorship at a time, and vote. Y'all, if you just go look at his voting record, you'll know what I'm talking about. I just had to give you that because we, see, and we don't want to talk politics. Y'all, your black bodies going to these universities, to these coaches, makes them rich and powerful. They can run from office and vote for stuff that hurts the same people that make. I'm finna get out of here today. But I had fun. I enjoyed myself. Don't forget, got a free football camp. It's June 11th? What's July 11th? July 11th. I'll give you some more information about it tomorrow. But Joe Young having his weekend on June the 27th. It's gonna be epic. Not a week. Well, yeah, it's birthday. It's birthday weekend. It's gonna be epic. Pool, indoor, outdoor pool party. So we'll get back with you tomorrow and talk a little bit more about that. But I enjoyed you today. Got more tomorrow. I had something to talk about, but I want to talk about Monica McNutt. I'm so proud of her. I got to share something with you about her tomorrow on Women Rock Wednesday. So I had a great day. Had a great time with y'all. Hope you learned some. Hope you understood some. But I got to get out of here because I got a couple of things I got to do. And see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Women Rock Wednesday. I'm out.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.